Testing volume. Testing. Testing volume. Testing volume. It says I'm really high. One last test. That's good enough. Good morning and welcome to Fortnite with Sephiroth DX. Good job, good night. I'm up a little earlier than I meant to. Look what happened. Look what I said. We are back here. This is a continuation of this season's skin series, which I started off a bit early because I can't count apparently. But that's okay because there's still enough skins here to last us till the end of the season, and I don't get to play every day. So I don't get to play for y'all every day. Good morning, welcome. If y'all are new to the show, the skin series is where I show off the skins we got for the season at the end of the season. Just kind of showing off Fortnite's fashion, their choices, and talking about storyline if there's any storyline to go with them. We also show off, we also do our morning show. Our morning show is we chat. We can chat about whatever you want to chat, or I'll chat about whatever is hot topics, newsworthy, whatever the frick. And then of course we play, and we usually run missions. But I still need to do that stupid escape the island mission, which may be canon. But first news, it looks like they have basketball stuff started up. Now none of these are actual players, these are just original skins. Some of them look like they belong to the superhero skins, dressed up in basketball clothes. And then they got this guy, Doug? Just call him Doug. Doug good, Doug strong. Everybody loves Doug. I'm not gonna get him. I'll be down. Oh, that kind of stuff. But he's cool looking. Looks like red versus blue is still on. I have participated in none of that. Hey, look, I have a good red-blue outfit. I know, I saw the news. Stop yelling at me. Let's go look at the item shop, shall we? I can start us down there. So this is Doug. I am playing PS4, by the way. That is a slight downgrade in graphics, but because it's the Pro, it's not too bad. Man, look at the veins on those biceps. Ow, sorry, trying to get comfortable so I don't freaking have an arch in my back when I'm older. But Sephiroth, you are older. No, you're not allowed to say that. Just because I own all the systems from the NES doesn't mean I'm old. So anyway, he comes in a cave set. He's got some weird, swirly, almost sentinel looking stuff, travel tattoos on him, and a backpack with a dinosaur bone, some bags, I'm not entirely sure what that's supposed to be. That skull and knives. Memories. Okay. I'll remember later. Facebook. He has this tool, which is a spear. I can't zoom in and out. Has a bunch of rainbow fish on it. Speaking of rainbow, next month is Pride Month. We'll talk about that in a minute, but very important month these days. What's going on? This is Mecha Team Leader, driven by I think her name was Singularity. Has two forms, the painted and unpainted, and has this, which is supposed to be the power the robot gains from cracking the 0 point the first time. Combo cleavers, they unfortunately don't have. I don't think they do they? I don't think they have two forms. I don't believe so. Her skin, I never really got it. It's like her coloring with the 0 point power at the front of it. And Piss, which is like why? Oh, that's ironic. I random threw up the monster. I think he'd be hiding holding this one. Still not related. Eco, like ecosystem is that. He is, as I showed during our show from the first time, a living embodiment of the first chapter's islands. It's got a bunch of references, and if we go back through him, we may check that out. One moment. Okay. Anyway, wanted to make sure my son and his bros over there at his mom's house didn't get on chat. Have them all recorded. I use the chat with my son's account to help regulate the volume. Technically needed here in the PS4 version. But he comes also with a backbling, which is the first chapter island reference as well. All the biomes in it. And of course he's got that sword that mech wielded, stabbed through the monster's face. Looks like Brightstorm's back. She's got a fused darkness version too. Pretty cool looking. I think the Fairhass is also the darkness version, yeah. You know, for 1900, not too bad. Snow Striker's an oldie. Season 7. Uh-oh. Can't see anything. Weird. Snow Striker's an oldie. So old, she doesn't even show up. Uh-oh. Are we having issues? We're having issues. Oh, I'm still streaming, so it doesn't look like a connection issue. Oh, by the way, if the Wi-Fi cuts again and kicks us, I'm going to have to switch around the Wi-Fi and try a different way. But it looks like that's going to be the end of showing off here. The big things they have today are going to be the basketball players. You can buy one basketball player if you want, for some reason. The only reason I like it is because I like it anytime San Antonio is referenced. And we have the Spurs down here. But they have all the major teams, I think. I don't really know all the teams of basketball. Not a sports person. I recognize Miami Heat, Chicago Bulls, because back in my day, back when I was young, they used to be a big team. Sorry, Chicago Bulls. Like, they were the Michael Jordan team. Come on. I have no idea what the frick that is. Oh, magic. Who's this? Houston Rockets. Oh, it's another Texas team. Yeah. San Antonio's first. EA San Antonio mentioned in a game. They also have a female version. You can also buy like a set, a guy, a set of girls. I don't know if they had this back for the superheroes. I kind of wish they had. Dribbling. And then DC's still here. I don't know how long they'll stay. They may stay for the whole DC event. Knights of Food Court are still here. Double Agent Attack are still here. These guys are sticking around for a bit. Guys over here. Nope, I just can't see the locker, anything in there anymore. That's weird. So, on our battle pass, we are down towards the glowies. We need 11 more before we get to glowy chrome raz. Oh, of course, the first reason we're here. Let's disable shuffle. Figure out where the frick we were last time. I do believe we were on a... We've gotten past all the Jonesies, and we were on... We had done Keely, I believe. We were on her. We had actually started her, and we're playing her when the game shut off. So the next thing on is this Jonesy. And I don't know if we've done him yet, so we'll go ahead and do him. This is, I call it Terror Jonesy. He's basically, he's John Jones, the agent who's come into here. This is his third travel into another world. I think this is when he traveled into the Walking Dead universe. He has his arms to his suit completely ripped off, possibly partially by choice, and he's taken his tie and tied it around his arm in the same style. The Jonesy the First has that over there. He's got the Walking Dead arrows, and not much on the back. There's a sheriff, and then there's a sheriff thingy, and then there's a Walking Dead poncho sticking out. He's also extremely dirty looking, like he's not freaking taking showers in between the loops, but the loop's not cleaning him for some reason. Possibly because at this point he was technically still not part of the loop. He had that gun. And here we don't have anything official to go yet. It's a Sunday and we've pretty much finished all Thursdays in between last time I played now. So I'm damaging opponents. I'm just doing the first 4 on the list, focusing on those. I have to damage opponents. I need a handful, 1,000 of those, like 20. I'm not even 20,000 anymore. That should get done soon. I need a headshot eliminations. It's a little harder, but you know, if I get up in their face, start just blast them in the head, I'll get them once in a while. Consuming forged items, which are a little easier, just a lot of them. And search supply drops, need to buy more of. Head in there. But of course, by this point, you know Jonesy's, John Jones' storyline. He's the main storyline of the last season and this season. At this point, he was still part of IO. He was traveling around, creating rips in time, trying to get agents to create chaos so that people wouldn't escape the IO. Now, that is where Batman x Fortnite confuses me. IO doesn't want people to escape the loop. Once they're in, they want them in the loop. But whoever is running some of whatever's going on in the last chapter of Batman x Fortnite, looks like people are expecting others to escape the loop. Like they know how to escape the loop. They expect people like Batman to escape it. It's going to happen. They want it to happen. So are there two different teams at work here, like two different outside groups? Is one of them Midas? And would that make sense in why he's working with Deathstroke, aka Slade? I said Slade weird like that because I watched too much of the original Teen Titans. Why is my balloon all glowy? That's weird looking. There's just some weird ass lighting? Possibly. Man, after playing on the PS5 for a while, this always looks rough on the PS4. PS4. It's amazing. We get the next season, the next system, where like the system's just the tops, nothing's gonna beat it. And then they come out with the next system, and it just wipes the floor with it. Of course, the upgrades between the PS4 and the Pro and the PS5 are a lot smaller than some, because I've been through all the upgrades. The Nintendo and Super Nintendo, difference between those were actually pretty giant in graphics wise. Like, it was like, it went from bit characters to what appeared half the time to be full cartoon animation, which was really cool back then. And then, of course, the difference between the Super Nintendo era and the N64 and PS1 were giant. It just started with the 3D graphics, actual 3D graphics, not what the Super Nintendo could handle. What do you want to give me? Bandages. I'm gonna take those back. I throw your bandages back. Nice. I like running the Jonesies because they're on random. Get whatever you get. Okay. Lag, which is not good. Reminder, if this thing kicks us, it'll be a few minutes in between coming back. I will be changing the Wi-Fi loadout. Because I'm done. I am done messing with this crappy AT&T system up here. I have a separate Wi-Fi that I set up around the house so we can get better connection. It's a little wonky the way it works. Too many things connected make it weaker. But it's obviously a lot better than the Wi-Fi. I am technically next to my box up here. I shouldn't be having any Wi-Fi issues here in this place. The only excuse is that these AT&T boxes are garbage, and they've always given me trouble. That's not what I do. Ammo as possible before the storm takes us. I am in. Yeah, okay. Okay, every time I come here, even in solos, I catch this guy. This guy's got me very. Ooh, yeah, why not? A bit of lag, but no X's on my screen yet. Oh my. Oh god, why am I singing country? Somebody stop me. Oh. In my butt. Oh, there's the storm. Really? I'm not obsessed with that. I like the increased fire spread, I will admit that a lot. It makes it more like Far Cry fire, where it was a little hard to outrun if you got a little too close to it. So Molotov you. That looked weird. I don't know if I have a set item list. I tried, but I got distracted partially through the week through busyness. I don't know if I have a good item list of stuff to talk about. No, this is all stuff from last time. So I don't think we have anything to talk about in this list. If in a handful of days, what day is it? It's 20 something. Like in a week or so, June comes up, I believe. Okay, June, and pretty sure that's Pride Month. No. And even if you aren't part of the Rainbow Crew, I'm bisexual. I am part of the Rainbow Crew. Guys. Even if you're not, if you are a supporter, you can wear or run Pride colors. It's important these days because of the way transgender people are being treated. There's an all-out religious war against transgender people right now by the far right wing extremists, and it's terrible. What the heck was that? Remember the strafe voice. So yeah, wear those pride colors, stand up for transgenders in every place you go. Don't let people hate on them. That was weird. Don't let your politicians get away with just abusing religion to get what they want. Uphold the hate. .137 out of 150. Gosh, this one's taking a while. I'll go up here and see what's up here. Like shack up here, smoldering up here. Guys, you're still getting all the kills. Okay, with this rifle, headshots are almost impossible. It's all just kind of random. It's got such the worst bloom on it. I guess it makes sense that this is supposed to be a handcrafted primal rifle. It's gonna have garbage aim. But in all my years of playing first person and third person shooters, I don't think there's been one. Oh, he's just trying to finish that mission. That's what he's doing. Found out that shockwave bolts actually work. Good on ya, wherever you are. Oh, cool. And a headshot from this far away with the rifle. How the hell? I was going to get a rainbow umbrella yesterday because it was raining cats and dogs, but I completely forgot on after I got out of work. Got out of work early, which was fun, but didn't actually not see her. This shit distracted me. Shotgun to the base, most likely. I have one, but you know, I'm not too good with the pumpy. I will use it if it's like I'll land on a bad guy thing. You see, that's the thing. The Primal still have it because while they hit less hard, but aim's a lot worse, they can hit you more faster. The pumpies, you can't really do much with that double pumping. Helicopter? Looks like they added helicopter to Warzone, by the way, as a more prominent feature. Looks fun. I haven't been on Warzone forever. For Battle Royales, it's not bad. It's probably my second favorite Battle Royale shooter. But I don't play that often. If I played games more often, I might stick to it. But I really don't play that often, so no reason to. Little bats. Where'd he go? Did he die? What just happened? Your butt. I don't see what I was shooting at, but okay. Only one thing to do with this. Batman's still in there. I lit it on fire. Oh, whoops. Wow, that fire spreads really good. Really well. Really well. Okay. I didn't see it. Oh, okay, put it there. Oh yeah, so I posted the stupidest reply yesterday. There's someone in reference to a bunch of different things. A fake Tony Soprano, of course, thing posted to the Greg Abbott irony. So, okay, so I guess I should start at the beginning. Greg Abbott banned mask orders. The reasoning is because people should be responsible for their own health, and government entities shouldn't tell people how to do their own health. And then, not but a day or so later, he practically banned abortions completely, telling people, as a government entity, how to take care of their own health. So, you know, giant a bit of irony. Then the fake Tony Soprano posted the SpongeBob meme where it's like, "Hey Patrick, what am I?" And he's shaped in the shape of Texas, and Patrick's like, "Stupid." He's like, "No, I'm Texas. What's the difference?" I love that meme, by the way, the Texas. It's one that can recognize as our state's stupidity. Probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, SpongeBob memes. So below that, I posted, as I texted, I approve this message, and it's become probably my most liked thing ever. It's got now 772 likes, just that short sentence, which is more popularity than my books ever got. I thought that was funny. And then there's like, I don't know how many freaking posts under it. I'm not gonna count that. If they were all replied to me, I could count them, but they're not. What are we doing? I think we're still doing the same thing. So we'll just return to the lobby and change skins. And get a sip of coffee. Coffee. I think I'm hoping to get the skin series through with before the month's release. There we go. I also like how the PS4 censors things. It's literally censored you unplug your earphones if they're on the left. Thanks PS4 for censoring important information. That wasn't at all important information. So, anyway, I want to get through this so that when the next month rolls around, I can just run a Pride group, which Dino will be part of since she has sort of that Pride killer belt going on. Speaking of, Miss Dino. This is OG Dino. This is, I think, her first look. Honestly, she shouldn't have neon stuff on her. Yeah, that's not neon. This should be on her. I don't think, is this neon or normal? Oh, that's normal. Neon has a neon skull. Okay. So no, this is her normal look. It's just, she's got sort of a early 90s punk style going on, mixed with dinosaur bones. The mask. I don't know, her shirt, I don't know if that's supposed to be a reference to something. It looks like 80s sunset colors. Her belt is a rainbow, which may just be a rainbow or maybe an LGBTQ pride reference. Considering she has two different belts, it's obviously a fashion choice, so it is hanging on her head in a rope. She also got some socks that look like socks I used to wear in the 90s when I played soccer as a kid, and some old 90s tennis shoes. High tops, those are called high tops. Are high tops around anymore? Do people wear high tops? Her back bling is a skateboard with a raptor skull attached to it. I think it's a raptor. Clutching her purse, which is made out of scales. And then her tool is this T-Rex looking skull with a chainsaw on it. Her creepy bug glider with wings on it. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Just a collection of bones that are alive. And her back bling. And then I like her weird rainbow dinosaur fin wrap. As far as storylines go for her, we don't know. We do know that there was like a 10-year gap between this fire being created and the beginning of this chapter. So maybe she was forced to grow up in the wild and became primal. So part primal, part modern, but we honestly have very little information on her. She currently hangs out in what used to be Tilted Towers and runs that area. She's non-aggro unless you shoot her. It says she sees visions of a long-gone world, so that either means that she has powers where she's seeing visions of the primal world, or maybe she misses the non-primal world. I don't know that either. That's all up in the air. We will head back in, doing the same exact thing we were doing last time. And we will be looking at what is trending. Sports is trending, yay. I'm not gigantic on sports. Oh. So Little Nas, speaking of LGBT, was on SNL. And he was performing in his pants ripped. And now there are SpongeBob. Speaking of SpongeBob, there are SpongeBob memes everywhere about ripping their pants. It's funny. I'm at 774 likes on that post I told you about, but the actual notifications stop at 99. Like, it can't read past 99 on the notification part. Area. So yeah, Little Nas ripped his pants, and he actually had the exit stage because I think it ripped like in the frontal area. I wasn't watching. I was at work or here playing video games. Played Resident Evil 7 last night. I'm sorry, Resident Evil 8 last night. Got through Dr. whatever his name is. He was gross. He looked like a Resident Evil monster when he was in human form. If you want to go, that was a pretty intense scene actually, all considered. That area was very well made and intense, not as scary as, of course, the baby house, but intense nonetheless. The game's very well made. We got to that as well as some treasure hunting. You can go watch me panic for like half an hour or more. Being chased around by a fish dude before I figure out that he has typical game mechanics as far as where he can and cannot go in fish dude form. Kind of feel bad for the doctor. He seems like he was... Oh good, yellow X. That's always a good thing. Seems like he was kind of like the people who are nice to him in the game. Oh, have I never seen that bandolier? Holy cow. Have I not been to Flush Factory this season? And right away, I am rejecting that for this. Not going to try the pumps no more if I don't have to. No good with them. Skip the primals. I'll miss the primals when I have to go back to tactical because I actually prefer the primals. I think from what I hear, once the primal season is over, the primal weapons are gone. I've seen a whole lot of references to Cyberpunk in the stuff for next season, so I'm kind of pumped if it becomes a Cyberpunk theme. Love Cyberpunk. And you're going, but I haven't seen you play the Cyberpunk. Oh, because they fucked it up. I'll play it when I get it better. I want to play a complete 100% Cyberpunk that is at least as decent as GTA. I mean, if I have to choose between a non-working Cyberpunk that looks like it was worked on about as hard as Turning Point, the worst game I've ever played, I'm not going to do it, even if the storyline and everything are very good. I'd rather just buy GTA and play that on here. I'll have to censor out Trevor's balls when they get to his scene or something. But that can get long for some reason. Snoker, Mama Bear, and El Guido. That's really difficult to say for some reason. I should have went right, but I guess we'll run this way. It kind of has issues climbing hills without the big wheels on it. It's slower than running that thing, or at about the same speed. Just to notice, if the Wi-Fi does foul on me, I'll just be pausing it and trying to fix it. I won't continue playing. Freaking car. And I'll be back on. We'll have a collective 2 hours no matter what. Well, at least 2 times, you know. If the collective gets like an hour 40 and it cuts skin, then we'll just be sad and not try it again. You pick up the arrow? Why aren't you picking up the arrow? Am I full? Oh, I'm full. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. No. Let's see. Right now I'm kind of aiming just for damage. What do I got? 138 out of 150. It's so slow. What are y'all looking for? 170 in the next season. Do we have a fully Cyberpunk item? Oh my god, what if the entire island was one giant Cyberpunk city and everything was towers? How chaotic would that be? Like, no line of sight unless you're on top of the towers, even then it's really hard to see. It could be a completely different game. And I actually would enjoy the heck out of that for the season. Of course, you'd have the ability to clear out the buildings using, let's figure out that. Oh, what's this? Oh, I had the wrong gun out too. I meant exactly something she was attacking me with. Just looking people. What we got? 15, 13, shouldn't be too bad, hard to find people. This is what I want. I He switches over to the craftables now when you change over to the craftable items. What is this in front of me? Is it the snowman? Because he looks weird. Looks dirty. Come here, you. What are you? Oh, stop moving. You look weird. What is he? I may never know. Hold on, I'm texting my son. Sorry, my son wants me to turn on the PS5 for him. I told him in a moment because I think that attempting to run PS5 through the Wi-Fi is probably using up a lot of Wi-Fi. We got infinite Wi-Fi, but it will kill the video quality of streaming. It's different if he was here playing the PS5, that wouldn't be too much of a hassle, but he's streaming the PS5 through the Wi-Fi to the PS4 over there. And that's going to take up a lot of data. I don't see what I'm shooting. Did you see me not hit almost any of those bullets? How the heck? That's funny, look. Oh, the porta potty's on fire. I didn't know they caught on fire. If that was one of them that shot at that guy. One of us that shot our own guy there. Okay. I'm not gonna get anything done just sitting in the tree. However, I break the trees. Maybe damage people that way. To 11. It's a little weird that there's this 12 to 11. It's like a train. Not that kind of train, y'all behave. But headshot. No. Raven got me. She have like no weapons? What's going on here? That I am not. Wait, did I even change damage? Okay, let's see. Assault rifle's done. Damage moments did go up. Okay, it's just so little. Boy. Get in there. About 10 away. A little more than 10 away. 10,000. Turn into the lobby. So we're gonna probably head out at about 2 hours. I got stuff I gotta do at home, including chores. And I want to edit some more. So we're going to stick this morning stream to 2 hours. We will have an evening stream. Let me just double check that I don't have early tomorrow. Hey, Starjetter. Coming up. You can come up. You don't have to sit there and ask. do an evening tonight. Oh, tomorrow's Monday, duh. I can do an evening tonight, maybe? Yeah, I can do an evening tonight. Tomorrow morning is going to be iffy because of the mid-shift, but if I get up early enough, I should be okay for it. And we'll talk about next week here at the end of the stream. We'll go ahead and set all that up. Looks like I'll be able to do a few Let's Plays next week. That'll be nice. But tonight, definitely look forward to returning to Resident Evil 8. We may be finishing that, or we may be on the last 2 episodes for that. It's not supposed to be a long game, just a good game, which is fine with. Speaking of not long games, I saw some speedrunner somehow just completely broke Returnal and beat the entire game in 7 minutes. Excuse you, we're talking here. You didn't need to interject. Yeah, it's unbelievable, right? 7 minutes. Yep. I don't know if you gotta hear her. She's noisy. It's Star. Our little torty. From Star. Chick come up to hang for. You wanna watch the video games? This guy, I think, was purchasable, or I don't remember how I got this guy technically. He may have been like one of those ones that you can purchase with real money and comes with like V-Bucks, but who knows? I have no memory of how I got this guy. He's got, interesting notice, he's got a Storm Shield, kind of altered Storm Shield emblem on his shirt. The Storm Shield means he's possibly from Save the World dimension, which may or may not be the main dimension that this one's located nearby. Save the World may be where I.O. is, but that's unlikely because there seems to be too many people, and Save the World is kind of apocalyptical. Or he just may be from the Save the World and got shoved in here, we're not sure. He's definitely military. He's got like some tactical vest going on there. His backpack and his shoulder is full of rounds that look like shotgun rounds, but they're too big, so maybe grenade rounds, who knows. He came with this, can I help? I think he came with this one. Is that his? He is Hazard Black Dude. This is Hazard Black. So yeah, this is his axe, his tool. He didn't come with anything else, so I attached this old military thing I got from Season 4. Season 9, that was Season 9, whatever. And then I attached the bullet stone I got from Season 8. And I just kind of gave him this, and then attached the banner style, which worked for all the weapons, but kind of made a weird checkered pattern on the vehicles. So Fortnite, I don't know if this is on purpose or if this is a weird glitch. It kind of looks cool, but it doesn't quite hit what I was looking for. I think that might be a glitch. I don't see why it would do a checkered pattern on that. I think we're going in for the same things. Headshots, damage opponents, eating. I need to eat. I need to just go down to like... If I get near the farm, we'll go down to the farm, we'll just eat the cabbages as we sit in the storm. You're so cute. Why are you so cute? Don't meow me. Don't you meow me. Okay. Oh, wait. I forgot. We still need to try that thing. Okay, at the end of this, we're going to try that. Yes, we are going to try that. We're going to try that mode. I keep forgetting that we need to set in for like an hour to try that mode to try and get that umbrella. We're going to do the PvE, not PvP. so we don't have to worry about other players. Hold on, I gotta explain something to my son. What? You know what? Until I get a better assault rifle, we'll stick with that. Got a shoot gun. Hold on. And there we go, we'll go ahead. This one. Oh, no, I didn't need to do that. Put it down. Put it down, Star. Don't start picking up shotgun. Got that. I got the Starbucks over here near my house closes at 6, at least on Saturdays. That's way too early for a Starbucks to be closing. Most Starbucks I know close at 8. Starbucks over by my work closes at 8, and this is just a regular Starbucks. In fact, this is one of the only Starbucks that are not near other Starbucks. Like, the one over by my work is a Starbucks next to a Target that has a Starbucks. The one in Bandera, I think, has 3 Starbucks next to it. Starbucks, a Target Starbucks, and there's one other Starbucks near it. This Starbucks over here doesn't have any other Starbucks near it. It's the only Starbucks. So when it closes down and I'm over here, it's like, but I want the Starbucks at night. So instead of getting me a nice healthy Frappuccino, I had to get me ice cream instead. And now we won't stick the revolver. Let's see what my stream quality is. It was kind of iffy last night, I think. Of course, this isn't the PS5, it's using the other Wi-Fi. Yeah, about normal iffy right now. I didn't get any forage stuff. I'm sure there's a joke in there. Oh. said you craft a bow, and then it said something about a dinosaur. I'm pretty sure it was a pun, but I missed it. Oh, there's one there. Okay. Oh. Ooh, Ivanka Trump is now under criminal investigation in New York. So, backstory, if you don't know, the Trump organization itself, which all of Trump and his brood are part of, as well as most of their relationships, is under criminal investigation. Like, it was originally under a civil investigation, and then the DOJ turned it to a criminal investigation because, surprise, surprise, Trump's a criminal. And so is his family. No one's surprised. There's talk about the Trump organization CEO turning over on his boss. Because, you know, dog-eat-dog world when you're a bunch of corrupt capitalists. Is that one of us? Dude, I didn't hear anybody walk near me. And apparently, I think it was yesterday, day before yesterday, it was let loose that when she was interrogated about the CEO for the organization, Ivanka was like, I don't know who that is, which seems fairly unlikely. You know what, after 4 years of torture, I am just fine for them getting their just desserts. They attempted a fascist takeover of America. They spurred on a full-on white bread terrorist attack. They can go sit in jail for a couple of decades. See them is not for the thing they deserve to be in jail for. Well, I already made y'all. Oh, that's right. I'm looking for gas. I need to find some gas in the rainbow. I don't know if these are counting towards. Well, let's see. I have 199. Now I have 201. Okay, so picking up items also counts. Take that with me just in case. There's someone over here, really close. Oh, let's get some shots off. I'll click on the Ivanka thing here in a minute and see what she's really under investigation for. This is a gas station. It's a primal taken over gas station, but there may still be gas somewhere in here. Wait, chili. Not the chili. Both of these just for the heck of it. No. Banana. I eat all these just for the heck of it. Nice. And I'll take the banana. Interesting music just came on. I was here for the gas, dude. Nope. Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to click the link. Firefly? Oh, not Firefly. Darn. Leaves. Damn leaves. Always mistaken them for fireflies. Right, Star? Outside, I think you're chasing fireflies. Mouthful leaves. She says I don't go outside. I'm too cute for outside. Yeah, one of them. Ooh, it says Ivanka, Don Jr., and Eric Trump. Ooh. The entire brood. Oh my. Well, it doesn't say. It just says it's part of the Trump Organization investigation. That's all it gives us. $139,500, and this is the longest mission ever. I hope you were dipping the dodge and not to befriend the city mumble. I wonder if the damage counts towards me. I don't hear anybody near me. It's weird. No one's up here, or they're way up there. I'm gonna go out here and just aim with my assault rifle. See if I can't assault them with it. That's a nice assault rifle. Alright. lag. I blame lag. Wow, we're losing. Pretty hard. 28 to 41. There's only 8 to 4 of us. Oh, it's that point where there's half of them, 8 of us. We're all attacking, so they can make up for the amount of us they're killing. The fog noise just to add more chaos to this. Okay, see, for every one they kill, we kill, and vice versa. It's not going to end with us winning, not in 17 seconds. Let's almost catch up though. Hour 19, so yep. Okay, as a writer, as a wannabe author, I can appreciate this in a almost English major. I follow who's supposed to be doing an assignment on the inspiration behind Frankenstein, but there literally was very little inspiration behind Frankenstein, the father of all zombie books. Literally, a group of friends got together and had a competition of writing books. The way it's portrayed in Doctor Who is correct if you take out the Cybermen. So the inspiration was how fast can you write a good novel and how quick will it be overnight. They were just friends gathering. I don't know if there was a storm like there was in Doctor Who, but that's the legit reason Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein. Now, you could go, maybe she was thinking about society and its need to turn on people just because of their looks or things they don't understand, because Frankenstein, I think, originates even in the novel form, not the Frankenstein's monster originates not to be terrible. He's misunderstood and he's unstable. But taken in by the right people, he could have been raised to be something good. But then the townsfolk turn on him because he does something bad and he doesn't understand, and he's a monster thing. I've actually never read the full book. I've read bits and pieces of it for school, and I've seen some of the movies. Of course, the most important movie, Young Frankenstein. Our next, it looks like Dino's back up for our next one. This is Dino's second form, her neon form. Actually, this is two different things. So Dino has a ton of different choices because of the way you can do her. Get in here, do this. She can be neon, not neon, chrome, and glowing chrome, which I unlocked. And then she can take the skull armor off and on. Now the skull armor, if I turn it back to regular, by the way, is a reference to Breath of the Wild. It's a pretty obvious reference to the skull armor that Link can equip. I don't remember if you get it from killing goblins or what. But it's one of the earlier and pretty strong armors in the game. Sorry, adjusting my items or sometimes I got something from nowhere. The neon, of course, just turns everything neon looking. Glowy. 80s glowy, early 90s glowy. And it's for even the school and the glider, which was a good thing they did here. Unfortunately, they didn't carry over the chrome versions. But at least they gave you these versions here. For some reason, the fall, which is technically an attachable backbling fall, does not have different versions on it. And of course, the guns never do. I don't think there's a story difference between her and these versions, other than she killed more dinosaurs and made her part of her clothes. You can see the original shirt under everything, but she's wearing like scale and leather armor. And I don't know what is on her arm, actually. Go back to her locker real quick. No, go back to her. Oh, it's just tattoos. Okay. There's a tattoo on her left arm now. She's got like a dino sleeve going. Going back in for the same missions. No idea who that is. Remember to continue to mask up even if you are vaccinated, because vaccines are only about 80 to 95% working. There are still going to be mutations out there because a good chunk of Americans don't believe the vaccines are necessary, or believe something crazy like there's a hidden microchip in them, now the government is tracking you. And they will be the cause of further spread of mutations, and some mutations can walk right by the current vaccines. There's a new Indian mutation, by the way, because they have kind of been left out of the vaccine route, and they had major spread. Their country is really hard hit, tons of shallow graves everywhere, and the Indian variant will spread, and I am unclear on whether or not our vaccines really work. That said, there was a ban placed on travel to India by most major countries, and most other countries for that matter. But we do need to get some people down there to help them. The first world country would be responsible. Instead of, building weapons for Israel to kill their neighbors, we could spend that money on helping India not die. Stop giving me health items. You're a punk rocker. What's with the health items? I never even knew that was down there. I'm sorry, did I break your stage? Oh, I broke the music. I'm sorry, did I break your stage even more? Oh, we have a red X. This could be bad. We are at 1:30, so if the internet turns off on us, we're not coming back. We'll just call it a morning. But that said, I will probably be changing the Wi-Fi around up here to see if we can stop that from happening. Because, this doesn't happen with my streams downstairs, and I'm on the other Wi-Fi downstairs. Hey, AT&T, maybe don't make your boxes so shite. cool if we had like a neon outline for a wrap. Like, you see how her clothes are neon outlined and makes it look all glowy? That'd be a cool gun wrap. I don't know how they'd run it, but it'd be cool. It'd have to be an overlay one. We're after Raven. How is that one so close to us? She's on our side of the map, and I just highlighted her. Yes, please, I'll take that. Do a few more headshots with that one. Yep, still here. What do you got for me today? No. Pick up the rocket launcher. There you go. Oh, shoot. You know what? Next time it does, and we'll drop that, and then when we are able to upgrade it, we'll grab one or something. If we are able to upgrade one. I heard chickens or something earlier. Swear. Oh, not chickens. Raptors. Oh, did they weaken them? That was way too easy. They must have debuffed them. Nothing like having your NPCs debuffed. Because it's just wrecking everybody. I completely forgot to get in here and do that one mode. I've been having too much fun doing this. I guess we'll do that mode the next time I play. Maybe tomorrow morning. Go over here. Bullets. Ammo's full. Really? 530? You. Ooh, blue. Actually. There was nothing in that batch I could pick up apparently. Update on COVID, it looks like we have 44 more deaths here in Texas and over 1,300 more cases after. Just run away. For Abbott's removable masks are necessary. May I ask what, why, and where, when? 140 out of 150. A little at 10,000, a little less than 10,000 to go. I don't know why I wasted that bullet. Uh-oh. What was that noise? Why was it coming from over me? Help you? Why'd you shoot in my face? I love the regular assault rifle. Good morning, Lucky. Wait, why did that catch fire? How is that break? Yeah, you did it. Or 10 of those 40 deaths apparently came from carrying count. I don't know what that is. But when you hold 4% of the newer COVID deaths, that's not good. Wait. I can't help it. What, Squeaky? That was a sad meow. Why are you giving me sad meows? The stars up here, y'all can share. You know, the bed's big enough for like all the cats. want. Okay. Someone trying to shoot at me with artifices. She had so much time to get out of that way, but okay. It's not fine. Me? Maybe me. I don't know. That was weird. I got like 2 things going off at one in my ear. Okay, we're at an hour 40. We should be able to run one more mission. One more drop. A whole bunch of stuff coming up. Try sofas, that's almost done. Travel on foot, that one I'm just gonna walk around with. Left animal bone. And which bonus we're doing. True. Wow, they really want us to eat. Hey, let's get our next skin on. This is forgot her name. Ali. She's the sister of the cat little superhero slash thief in season whatever season she came out. Chapter 1, season 8, 9, 7. I don't remember what season she came out. I don't think she was with the superheroes, so I don't remember. Anyway, this one I believe is a fashion model. But she wears a similar outfit to her sister. Includes the reds, the cat. She doesn't have a superhero outfit, but you'll see the under, I guess the base outfit seems to be like superhero tights. Her back wings this weird mouse thing with a tail. It's like a backpack maybe? No. Satchel. Then she's getting this change her tool, just this wobbly fish thing. And that's all she really has. I added this to her because I thought it matched. tall. Good on her. And I think this might actually be hers. Yes, it's hers. Cat mouse is her, right? So she came with a raft as well, which looks pretty good. No, I don't know why I have this on her. I meant to attach the runway one. Let's see if I can find that real quick. I'd be able to look at the mobile ones on their own, but I guess not. Here it is. Let's try it. With her long hair, she's the only one that can whip her hair around pretty much. Like that. Let's save that. Well. Don't know her story. If she's, what's her name, sister, she's obviously from the Chapter 1 island. But that she never showed up in the original, so maybe she's just brought into the battle scene now. Okay. I think we're doing the same exact missions. So Jason Miller is trending, and of course not for good reasons. There's two reasons he's trending. First, he's being told to pay up by the justice system for a one of the many failed attempts at stealing the election for Trump. He forced a lawsuit that failed because it was, of course, hacked. And he's being told to pay up. And he's also popularly, or maybe infamously, being dragged through the mud because he is a right-winger, and the right-wingers are currently banning abortion, but this guy literally slipped an abortion pill into the drink of a woman. You can see that the abortion thing for most Republicans aren't about saving children. They don't care about children. Their stance on children once they're out of the womb is pretty much yellow. Who cares? Republicans, by far and large, use the abortion issue just to force religious rule. When it comes to one of their own, slipping a woman an abortion pill by spiking her drink, they don't care. Look at that. I can do a whole bunch of these. I'll take care of that mission. I don't know if I'll take care of the mission, but should at least get through some of it. 213. Well, at least I got through some of it, huh? I just went around in a circle. Excuse me, could you at least finish your work? Here, I'll do it for you. Since you're too big to use doors. I don't know what I'm doing. This is Team Rumble. That. Let's have an SMG. That. Yes, sweet. I'll take that. Screw it. I'll take that out. We'll go for now, but no. If it ends up being the only bow we have, at least it's stronger. Regular bows are pretty much dime a dozen in here. If I get enough bones to make a primal, I can always trade back out. What's next in gaming for me? Not much right now. I gotta finish the half a dozen games we've got going. When you get FF7 wrapped up, when you get through Control, when you get through Resident Evil. See? Too much to do. Too little time. We just barely started Spider-Man, and I really want to get around to playing Miles Morales. I should be able to just zoom through Spider-Man, though, once I get to it, since I've technically seen it all before. It's supposed to be just a refresher. Release. Actually, I think we're okay then. Money back. Gut Bomb has a hot release. Why would you challenge him with? Because you got the challenge. Those are like the weapons you want. Let's see what he has. Challenge will give you a purple zombie. No, thank you. So the way he's talking, Isaiah. Does that mean that Gut Bomb and the rest of those leftover groups are officially zombies, except they're zombie fighters? Who knows? Okay, here I have a little more information on Jason Miller. Jason Miller was Trump's senior campaign manager and was a devout evangelist. Let's say that's ironic. It's not typical. Just shockwave off. Hit the gas pumps from over here. I didn't even hear him walking. But apparently he had 2 affairs with a stripper and with a coworker. He got the stripper pregnant, well, he got both of them pregnant while his wife was also pregnant. He secretly slipped an abortion pill to the stripper without her knowledge. And has blamed the liberal media and the 2 women he impregnated for ruining his life. Isn't that just typical, right? I hit him. Just remember, when you're supporting the Republicans because they support a ban on abortion, you're not supporting child care. You're supporting religious freedom. How are they? So I'm not entirely sure who Priti Patel is, but if you remember back in the first weeks of COVID, Trump basically said that the only way he was preaching from his extremists to believe the only way to against the only way to stop COVID was herd immunity through catching. It wasn't vaccinated herd immunity. They wanted people to get sick to promote herd immunity through sickness, which works like a vaccine, only you have more people die, which is what happened. And now someone named Priti Patel, which I can only assume is part of the Trump cult that he worked with, it's trying to decide that they ever tried that. Even though it's on TV, there's like videos of them talking about it. Boris Johnson was also one of those. But he's like a British ripoff of Trump, so it's not a big surprise. You wouldn't be surprised to find that there's those leaders that also talked about it. But he had pretty much ignored COVID as a thing. Why is the Mario Super Show trending with RIP? No, RIP is just trending because there's a bunch of different versions. That's weird. Nothing important seems. Remember, in a flat line like this, sometimes it's best to snipe from the bottom, not from the top, where everybody can see you. One time, a long time ago, I sniped someone out of the air, I swear. I really haven't been able to replicate it that well since then. But we're now up at 9 of 13, so we should be able to hold on to this elite to the end if we're careful. That will be at 2 hours and 2 minutes, so we will be calling that a day. Or not a day, a morning. We'll probably play later tonight. Later tonight. I'm going to go back in for, probably Resident Evil again. I'm really kind of hooked on that. And that game shouldn't be too much longer. Then we can go back to the other games we need to finish. I won't start another new game. Likely until I'm done with all the games I'm playing. But out of the things I'd want to play next, Mass Effect did come out with a remake or a remaster of the original trilogy. I kind of really want to play that. I also need to finish Andromeda, but I don't even remember if I started streaming that. I just playing it probably before I started streaming. Pretty sure I didn't stream that. But first, we need to get through what we did. I've got too many games that I'm streaming all at once. So I hope to see y'all later tonight around probably 9ish. I think it's a Sunday, so they'll probably get to bed early and they won't want the PS5 that late. 9ish or 10ish. We'll play some RE8, we'll head on into face on the Metal Wizards. I think we're doing next because we killed off 3 of the children now. There's only 1 left. He seems to be toying with us and or siding with us. He's the most human out of all of them. He's also the most selfish out of all of them and self-serving. So he might turn on Mother Miranda if it fit his goals. He's the less worshipful of her, I should say. Because, well, I guess I don't know if the other 3 worship her. But that's something to prose about when we go play RE8 and catch up on where we're at. I'll see y'all tonight. Hopefully it's as intense or as scary as the last 2 sections. I think it's kicking me to the lobby and hopefully not into a new game. Peace and out, guys.